Good evening, you're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq exchanges blessed Eid al-Adha greetings with the custodian of the two holy mosques and the presidents of Iraq and Turkey, along with sheikh dignitaries and citizens. The Sultanate celebrates the first day of the blessed Eid al-Adha under precautionary measures to limit the spread of the coronavirus. And Hajj pilgrims performed the symbolic stoning of the devil as Muslims worldwide mark the start of Eid al-Adha celebrations. Those were the headlines. Now for the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq exchanged blessed Eid al-Adha greetings with the custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud of Saudi Arabia. This came during a phone call where His Majesty expressed his sincere greetings and best wishes to the custodian of the two holy mosques of good health, long life, and happiness, and for the Saudi people and the Islamic nation welfare and good amen. During the phone conversation, His Majesty also assured of the health of the custodian of the two holy mosques who underwent a surgery. He prayed to Allah the Almighty for a speedy recovery and good health, and for the people of Saudi Arabia further progress and prosperity. On his part, the custodian of the two holy mosques thanked His Majesty the Sultan and prayed to Allah the Almighty to grant His Majesty good health, long life, and for the Omani people further development and prosperity under his wise leadership, and to return such blessed occasions on His Majesty and the Omani people along with the Islamic nation with welfare and good amen. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq exchanged blessed Eid al-Adha greetings through two phone calls with His Excellency President Dr. Burhan Ahmad Saleh of Iraq and His Excellency President Recep Tayyip Erdogan of Turkey. The Iraqi and the Turkish presidents expressed their sincere greetings and best wishes to His Majesty of good health, long life, and happiness, and asked Allah the Almighty to return such occasions on His Majesty and the Omani people with further progress and prosperity. On his part, His Majesty the Sultan expressed his best wishes for both the presidents of good health, long life, and happiness, and for the people of their respective countries further progress and prosperity, and for all the Muslims around the world welfare and goodness. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq received more cables of greetings on the occasion of the blessed Eid al-Adha from sheikhs, dignitaries, businessmen, and citizens. They expressed their heartfelt greetings and their best wishes to His Majesty the Sultan of good health, happiness, and long life, praying to Allah the Almighty to protect His Majesty and bestow upon him long life, and return this happy occasion and others with blessings, and on dear Oman and its great people with further progress and prosperity under His Majesty's wise leadership. His Majesty replied to all the well-wishers, thanking them for their sincere greetings, best wishes, and noble feelings, praying to Allah the Almighty to grant them good health and happiness, and return happy occasions on all with goodness and blessings, and on the Islamic nation with glory and prosperity. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq sent a cable of greetings to His Excellency Patrice Talon, President of the Republic of Benin, on his country's National Day. His Majesty the Sultan also sent a cable of greetings to Her Excellency Simonota Sommaruga of the Swiss Confederation on her country's National Day. The Sultanate celebrated the first day of the blessed Eid al-Adha under precautionary measures to limit the spread of the coronavirus. All the wilayas of the Sultanate witnessed a good cooperation from citizens and residents in adhering to the procedures, which are as follows: banning performing Eid prayers, complete lockdown between governorates, night movement is strictly forbidden, all kinds of family and social gatherings are forbidden. During these times, the joy of Eid al-Adha continued inside the homes where the citizens exchanged greetings through the use of social media means. The celebration of Eid al-Adha in the Sultanate this year came amid increase in the number of the infected cases of the coronavirus pandemic, which affected many aspects of life and economic sectors all over the world. Many families enjoyed the Eid activities in their houses, taking all precautionary health measures, on top of which is social distancing. They greeted their relatives and loved ones on these occasions through mobiles and social media applications. During last Eid al-Fitr, the local coronavirus COVID-19 infected cases have doubled in that time, despite warnings from bodies concerned. The local bodies concerned has faced this increase in the number of infected cases and deaths with the complete lockdown among governorates, closure of all public places, and stop movement orders for a specific time during the day. They urged citizens and residents to adhere to the precautionary health measures all the time. Health workers are risking their lives to combat this pandemic, and many bodies concerned are tirelessly working for the safety of all the members of the society. Muslim pilgrims performed the symbolic stoning of the devil today, one of the final rites of the Islamic Hajj pilgrimage in Saudi Arabia. This comes as Muslims worldwide mark the start of Eid al-Adha holiday. Only a very limited number of pilgrims were allowed to take part in the Hajj this year, amid numerous restrictions to limit the potential spread of the coronavirus. The silver of pilgrims performing the Hajj this year arrived at the massive multi-story Jamarat complex in Mina just after dawn today, where they cast pebbles at 3 large columns. They are traveling in small groups of 20, following strict guidelines around social distancing. The Saudi government has not released a final figure on the number of Hajj pilgrims this year, but has said anywhere from 1,000 to 10,000 would be taking part. All of this year's pilgrims are either residents or citizens of Saudi Arabia. All able-bodied Muslims are required to perform the Hajj once in their lives. Muslims around the world celebrated Eid al-Adha amid precautionary measures due to the spread of COVID-19. In Al-Aqsa Mosque, thousands of worshippers performed Eid prayers within exceptional conditions. Meanwhile, in Turkey, Muslims performed Eid al-Adha prayer in Hagia Sophia Mosque for the first time in 86 years. In Indonesia, the Muslims also performed Eid al-Adha prayer within strict precautionary measures. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's news bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq exchanges blessed Eid al-Adha greetings with the custodian of the two holy mosques and the presidents of Iraq and Turkey, along with sheikhs, dignitaries, and citizens. The Sultanate celebrates the first day of the blessed Eid al-Adha under precautionary measures to limit the spread of the coronavirus. And Hajj pilgrims performed the symbolic stoning of the devil as Muslims worldwide mark the start of Eid al-Adha celebrations. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, we wish you a happy Eid and have a good night.